Intouch supports both the sales and stock management within a resort at both retail and food and beverage outlets. Within SalesPoint, a number of features have been added to support food and beverage and retail. An operator, based on the location that they're at, can filter on the products. In this case, we have a retail outlet. By selecting the retail product display group, we are only seeing the retail items. Scanning of barcodes adds the product to the sale, and these barcodes can be printed from within the database to allow a resort to produce their own barcodes or use a combination of their own barcodes and the barcodes supplied by the manufacturer. For the cafe, we have speed buttons which will add items to the sale. We also have product modifiers that can be configured against the product. And some of these modifiers can, in the case of the soy milk, alter the price. In this case, we've altered the price by 50 cents. These modifiers are sent to the printers that can be located in kitchens or in bars or at coffee printers. Each product can be defined as to which printer it should be printed at. In this case, the chips would be printed in the kitchen and the espresso would be printed at the coffee machine. Discounts can be applied by clicking on the modifier button and selecting discounts. These discounts are controlled by rules that are configured in the system, so only discounts that are allowed to be applied by the operator are displayed, and only discounts that apply to products in the sale are displayed. Another way of applying a discount is by scanning of a one pass, and the rules can be associated to the different type of one pass holders. In this case, we have a season pass holder who is purchasing fries and a cookie. The rules state in the database that only the fries may be discounted by a season pass holder. So season pass holder has their pass scanned. The hot fries are automatically discounted, the cookie isn't. We can see details of the season pass holder, and by offering this incentive to scan the season pass, we can capture the products purchased by the season pass holder. So we're building up that history of the season pass holder. We also support what we call tabling, or essentially a bar tab. We can create new tabs and we can add products to it. And save that sale. If we wanted to add more to that sale, we load it and add additional product. When the guest is ready to pay, we open the table. We support splitting of those items, so splitting the check across multiple payments. We can also merge tables if one guest wanted to pay for multiple tables and save sales. Once payment is taken, that table is then closed. At any point in time, an operator within SalesPoint can take a look at their session report, and they can see the sales that they've made, and they can see the payment methods, and this is used for balancing at the end of their shift. Could also have a detailed view of each sale, and from here we can reprint a receipt, we can add a note or refund the sale. At the end of the shift, the operator would simply close this session and balance their tills. Stock management is maintained in the Intouch inventory system. It supports multiple locations. Here we have Mountain Outfitters and Peak Sports, our retail outlets, and we can see the stock levels in each of these locations. We can drill down on an item using the Analyze feature, and that will tell us the history of the item within the resort. Here we have an opening balance, and here we see the sales. We have an average cost, value on hand, and also the cost of goods sold are being calculated in real time. In addition to that, we support divisible units. So in this case, we are counting the wine on hand at our bar by the bottle, but because we've defined these divisible units, we can order by the case and we can sell by the glass, because we've defined that there are 12 bottles in a case and there are 7 glasses in a bottle of wine. And the stock levels will be reflected as each sale was made. Purchase orders can be made within the system. Let's copy this one. Here we have a purchase order. We've chosen our supplier and the location of the purchase order that we're expecting the goods to be delivered to, and these are the items that we are ordering. We can also add other costs such as freight in here, and we can add a note. From here we can also print out the purchase order, or we can email directly from within the system to the supplier. Once the items have arrived, the operator simply right-clicks, selects delivery, it creates a delivery document, and if there is a discrepancy from what's been ordered and to what's delivered, that can be updated on the fly. And we click on the delivery, and we now have a delivery. It's in the system, and we can see that we ordered 12, but we delivered 10. Also supported are transfers between locations, which allows for a resort to have a warehouse location where all deliveries come into, and then the goods can be transferred in and out. We can see here we have a transfer out from one location to another location, and there's the transfer in where the receiving location is accepting the goods into their inventory. We also support stock returns, stock adjustments, and stock valuations. In the retail world, in the cafe world, food and beverage, we support assembly or recipe. In this case, whenever a cheese toasted sandwich is sold, we have defined in the system that we will deplete our stock of cheese by 2 slices and bread by 2 slices. So this is done on the fly as the sales are made. Stock count or stock valuations are supported. We need to have a look here, and we have a new stock count. The Intouch batch scanner can be used at resorts on a laptop or a Windows device, or a supported handheld scanner. In this case, it's running on a laptop, and by scanning the items, the system is connected to the database and it's checking to see that the item scanned is a valid item. The data can then be exported and saved, and then imported into inventory. So we import. This is just one way of doing it. We have multiple ways of doing it. The items are then counted and aligned for each item, and the stock on hand is placed into the stock take, and we select the location that we're doing the count for, and we process that stock take. We go ahead and process it, and stock adjustment has been created detailing the changes in stock numbers and also the value representing that change.